Hi! Hiya, dreamers! Welcome to the first episode of our Sonic Delta Cell stream. GURPS campaign.
Gorp.
I'm so full of rules.
Can we get a gorp in chat?
Can we get some GURPS in chat right now? So, I've got some very lovely people I would like to introduce you to. Starting with you. Name, pronouns, give me your favorite Sonic characters.
Give them to you?
Hand them over.
No.
This is a fucking stick up.
My name. I'm Kale. Hello. My pronouns. My pronouns are woo.
Sure.
Pronouns are he, they. Doing some remodeling. Looking at maybe a they, he.
Yeah.
Just depending on how much budget we have left over.
The pronoun budget has run pretty fucking thin at the moment.
Yeah. I've got in my ANZ app. I've got a little bucket for pronies.
Do you know how much it cost me to change my pronies? $3,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's brutal. This is a lie.
Sonic characters. 3 of them. My favorite.
Honest reaction.
Yeah.
A Metal Sonic.
Yep.
Jet the Hawk. And Jet the Hawk 2.
Classic. Jet the Hawk 2, I love him in Connect Riders.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we got a new face. Who the fuck are you and what are your pronouns?
I don't know who I am.
Oh! Wait, you get to name you?
God twist distraught. Killian. I'm
Nice.
Killian. My pronouns are they, them. And my favorite Sonic characters? Metal Sonic.
Yeah.
I copied you.
Mhm.
Sorry.
This is Killian's Metal Sonic. I'm just borrowing it.
Metal Sonic, Knuckles, and Wave because she has unmatchable swag.
She's so stylish. The bandana, the bell bottoms.
Yeah.
She's got it.
She's eating. Yeah.
Does she have like sunnies on? Because I remember everyone in Riders has
she's
some
got it.
like.
Yeah.
Respect.
You.
Me. My name is T. My pronouns are they, them. Whoa. And my favorite Sonic characters are Tails.
Fuck yeah.
Woo. Shakara. Blaze the cat.
Fuck yeah.
Shakara. And Scourge. I want to say.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
I just love her.
Scourge is so. I based my whole thing on Scourge.
She's so Miko. It's fun.
She's so sick.
See, that's the best part about women aligned Sonic characters is they're allowed to have drip.
Literally.
Yeah.
Being forced into clothing has accidentally birthed the best fits in the franchise.
I was trying to explain to my mom, because I was I'll partially do a Scourgy themed thing. And I was yeah, this is kind of what I was going for. And I found the panel from the comics where she's got the big fucking yellow jacket and the giant shades that are on her forehead. I was oh man, she's so drippy.
Stop it.
I need to introduce myself before I get assassinated. Hi, I'm Roxy. My pronouns are she, her, and my 3 favorite Sonic characters are Surge. I'm kind of riffing off of Tegan a bit, who plays the cat, and Vector the crocodile.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vector's a solid choice.
I think Vector's really funny.
Is he Christian?
He believes in a god, so he's monotheistic.
Okay.
At the very least. Rumors say that he's Pentecostal, actually. Shockingly. Bit of Christian lore for the people at home. I think the only reason why I like Vector at all is because he's... you can just say anything about him and it's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Christian and then you find out he believes in a god in the Japanese Manual of Chaotix. You say that oh yeah, he would kill a motherfucker for money, and then you find out that's his thing.
There's one panel of him in the comics where he's still got his headphones on at a funeral.
Yeah.
He's still jamming.
The beats never stop. Alright.
Wow.
I think we're ready to get into things.
Oh my goodness.
Me think so too.
Some big.
Uh-huh.
So, in the bustling streets of Central City, you see cars whizzing around. Lots of people walking across the streets, checking out the various stands. We got hot dog stands, just full New York energy going on right now. And then we travel up the street a while and see a very official looking building with some flagpole poles at the front, like one of those like cast iron like gates across the front of it with big heavy pillars. And then very suddenly there's an explosion and a fire, and out from the wreckage rolls the head of a motorbug. One of Robotnik's badniks. Pan away from that for a moment to a storage lot, kind of on the outskirts of town. As we zoom in, there's a large computer system with multiple screens and like big fuck-ass control center. It's like you got a keyboard, you got like a spinny, what are they called? One of those spinny mice things.
Yeah.
With just two big buttons on there, as well as a mouse. Just so many buttons and levers and stuff on this thing. And 3 separate rooms. We zoom into one of the rooms and we see...
Oh my gosh.
Give us a brief description
Oh my gosh.
of what we find.
So, like room-wise or character-wise?
Both.
Okay. Character-wise, my character is our little duck. He is yellow, and has one fully mechanical wing. He wears big red goggles on the top of his head, and big white boots as well. And there is more than likely a flamethrower in his hands. And then littered around the room is just like fucking drawings of like different inventions and things like that, just like pinned against the wall. Like red thread linking the inventions together and maybe like trying to kind of tie what could be like a big machine. There's nuts everywhere, bolts everywhere, wrenches, that kind of thing. Just very messy, like an inventor's kind of room.
Love it, love it, love it. You hear the command console outside just let out like a little alert, just boop 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 boop. And then we pan over to the next room. What do we find?
In a room filled with different posters of like cowboys on horses and like there's like a neon sign that's just a martini glass and it just says drink. There is a sort of silverish grey bird-like Mobian, a vulture, with one eye that's like permanently closed, got a scar down it. He's got a big like orange like 10-gallon cowboy hat.
Nice.
And matching orange sort of boots that have white cuffs. He's got a white sort of tuft of like feathery fur on his chest, and out of his like white gloves he's got a similar tough situation going on. And he is currently practicing his shooting. He's got a little soda pop gun and he keeps spinning it to fizz it up and shooting at different targets, each with photos stapled to them. Wanted posters for a green bird, a purple rodent, and a beige polar bear.
Oh, damn. Very... As you're lining up one of your shots, you hear the boop, 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 boop of the control console outside. What are you doing?
Quickly just like for a beat, motionless, and then just like grabs all of the bottle caps from the floor and like cleans up really quickly, and then hurries out.
Yeah, oh yeah. Go to the next room over.
Oh my god.
Kind of like across the warehouse kind of situation. What do we see once we enter?
So, there's like posters with like chicks on motorbikes everywhere.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a pigsty, I like to think. There's like cans everywhere. There's like dumbbells all over the ground and stuff. They've really been working out. Maybe like a yoga mat even. And my character, Tara, she's a snow leopard, so she's got like this very long strand of hair coming down. It's very pointy, and then the rest is just chopped off like a pixie cut. Is that what it's called? She has like giant combat pants and stuff. Like cargo pants, sorry, and combat boots, like chunky, like stompy.
Cargo pants are
yeah.
pants.
And then she's got like a black tank top on, it's kind of torn up, and then she's got the gloves on with like 2 giant prongs coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, fuzzy punching.
Yes.
So yeah.
Hell yeah. Again, you also hear the bloop, 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 bloop coming from outside. What's Tara's reaction to this?
She's mid-workout. So she's kind of like a bit annoyed, but she just like takes her hand down from the dumbbell and just drops it on the ground like a giant thud.
Does it leave an indent?
yeah. Like crushes one of the cans on the ground or something. And then she kind of storms off out of the room.
Hell yeah. So, y'all all exit your rooms around about the same time? Yeah. So you see an alert coming from the big central screen. You have an incoming call from Tails.
Oh my god. Stop it.
It's
Your idol. My idol.
And very quickly the like little emergency symbol just like blinks away and you see a kind of like panicked looking Tails. He's got like a pencil like in one of his ears. You see that he's like just started like putting away some like things that he was working on and just kind of like mentally preparing himself for a few seconds. Just, hello, Delta Cell? We've got some situations going on. As you know, Sonic is still not able to get back on his feet. I'm trying to find out the source of where this illness came from that's gotten him out of commission. You guys did a great job sourcing that it might be coming from Chemical Plant Zone, but something's just not really matching up. I can't find a match for what the chemical is. So we're kind of spread thin at the moment. We also have an attack at a gun building just a few blocks away. It seems like Robotnik's back. We found badniks on the scene, and Guns just lost control of all of their androids. We're considering sending the Chaotix but we feel like you might be more up to the task. Otherwise, if you're not up for that, I do have... I might need some assistance figuring out where this pathogen actually came from. All my sources are saying that it came more from injection of a toxin as opposed to an actual viral disease. But as I started looking through the files of Chemical Plant Zone, I couldn't really find anything. So maybe they have some physical records, or maybe I could get some help getting a once-over on these files if that's possible. I think if we collaborate on this, we might be able to get to the bottom of this and get Sonic back on his feet.
Have you given him the ginger ale?
We've been giving him ginger ale, we've been giving him turmeric, we've been giving him all these kinds of medicines. I've given him a home remedy I made myself, and that's... well, I think that might have made things a little bit worse.
If ginger ale didn't help, that means it's really serious.
Yeah, serious. I'm sending you some of the research I've already done on kind of the systems that have been happening in his body, some of the adverse effects, and the chemical makeup of what I've been able to gather from his blood samples. Before I talk to the Chaotix, are you able to maybe fix the situation in gun headquarters?
You can trust us.
Great. I really didn't want to pay them.
Wait, they're getting paid?
They demand a lot of rings. But obviously you guys are gonna get compensated one way or another, but I'm gonna be real. I don't like working with Charmy B.
I feel that.
He is a touch racist.
It's just... Yeah, that's the thing. He's got that fake optimism thing going, and then he says something and you have to do a double take, and you're like, I don't know if I want to associate with you. And then he flies away. Like, we were having a conversation.
It doesn't really give you time to, like, pull him up on shit.
No, it's like he knows it's the wrong thing, and he's just saying it to get away with it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Vector's cool, though.
Oh, Vector's great.
Yeah, and they got a ninja.
Yeah, Espio's are really great, really, like, coordinated. Vector's, like, the heart of the team, and Charmy's just really mean. Just nasty.
Yeah.
Anyway, time is of the essence. We can't get caught up on this. I'm gonna keep working on a cure for Sonic and keeping him stable. Thank you so much for your help. Keep me posted, please. And then disappears. As the feed cuts out, you have like a little like loading bar appear with files being transferred to another file. And you get the chemical makeup of the toxin that was injected into Sonic, all the effects that have been happening to his nervous system and bodily functions, as well as like sources that could be plausible for where this came from. And you're also given kind of like backdoor access into Chemical Plant Zone's former like shipping and like business that has been happening for the past like not recently. There are some like recent taggings of like trucks that have been entering there while the zone's been abandoned, but formally what was being transferred via robot into the facility and then back out. what do y'all want to do?
So what's the plan of attack?
I mean, we haven't really been on an honest to gosh mission like this before. Normally, they call one of the other cells. I'm a bit rattled. We shoot them?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
You shoot them with your fists.
Yeah.
That's like your thing, right?
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll go to the gun?
Yep. You're given the coordinates, and you're heading
First.
to a facility called the Iron Zone.
Which act is this?
Act 1, baby.
Oh
Alright, so you all are making your speedy way there.
no. Yeah.
So you all are running through streets. You're doing the Sonic Heroes, like, running in, like, a triangular formation.
Slow
Nice. So yeah, you're rushing by, and as you make it, you see, this kind of, like, very brutalist, like, building, that now has a giant hole in the side of it with a smoke trail leading out of it. And on the outside, you see a bunch of gun agents kind of, like, standing there and, like, stopping civilians from entering, in, like, their full, like, combat gear with, like, the helmet, with the visor at the front, and then, like, the vest, gun plastered over in white lettering.
Gun.
And yeah, you see this one woman with, like, the hair, like, swept to the side and, like, a piercing through the eyebrow as she just, like, notices you guys run up and, like, wait. You guys need to back up. You're civilians.
Yes, ma'am.
What's in there? Why am I Australian? This is what it's gonna be, I guess.
We're so bad.
This is just a My Little Pony accent, but oh well.
Welcome back, Orange Fields. Just a situation gone wrong. We're doing our best to keep it under control. I think it's best for all of you to turn back around and keep yourself safe.
Why?
Pardon?
Why?
Well, because you... so you don't get hurt!
What if we want to have a look?
I'm going to have to say that's a terrible idea. I can't let you through without some kind of authorization or...
We are here to fix problem.
Who sent you?
Hear you.
Tailman.
We've had bits donated. I fear it's time.
Oh!
Oh
I
my
fear it's
god.
time.
We've got a special thing. Thank you for the bits! Other way. No! Sonic! Thank you for the bits! Which had to send us the bits?
It was, hang on, it was a while back. It was Rizzy Izzy.
Rizzy Izzy, thank you for the bits!
It's very cool. Very, very cool.
Very, very cool.
Sorry there, young miss. We have a thing we're doing. We just had to whip out our signs real quick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's cool.
It's been a microsecond since some kind of pause in the time stream happened.
So a 12-year-old boy sent us. He's gonna send a bunch of, like, detectives. One of them's voiced by Matthew Mercer. But we're here instead. We're Delta Squad. That's us.
Again.
Oh, more bits.
Again.
Thank you, Scoop Mike and Dizzy, for the bits. Not Sonic! Sonky! Thank you for the bits, Scoop Mike and Dizzy.
Hog.
Hog!
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 Cranking my hog. Cranking my werehog. Sent by a 12-year-old boy. Group of 3 Mobians, 12-year-old boy. Are you
We're personal friends of Sonic.
the hedgehog?
The hog, if you will.
Yeah. I found this.
She kind of like gets down on one knee to get on your guys' like height level, and she's like, most of the other gun agents aren't very big fans of Sonic. In certain respects. But I'm not one of those guys. We can maybe find a way to, like, cause a distraction or something, and you can slip through the back gate. Right now, things are pretty critical. We've got a lot of our own battle mechs are being self-piloted, and they're just trashing the place. Oh my god.
Son Hog!
Son
Thank you, Merlin Crow, for the bits. Sonky.
Sonky.
Why is it so difficult?
Sonic. Got a yippee in chat from Merl.
I'll get it eventually, I swear.
We trained for this. We had a session 0 and all of the training was just lifting up our respective letters. They're just running amok, and we kind of maybe have some confiscated Eggman tech hidden away in a vault in there. So it might be best to prioritize that.
That seems right up your alley. I think you're giving us a little bit too much information. Where's all this coming from?
Oh.
Are you trying to... Oh, we got another one?
It's Madman!
Oh my god, Madman! Welcome back and thank you for the bits!
Oh, welcome! We got a subscription from Madman.
Oh my
Make no
lord.
mistake.
Oh wow, thanks for the sub! Oh my lord!
Sonic. Sonic.
Up and down and all around.
Look, honestly, I wouldn't be sharing this much if it isn't really bad down there. I think the people higher up are just hoping that this blows over, and we can't do a lot to fight back right now. We just need people to get in there quick, reverse whatever's happening in there, and then quietly get out.
Okay.
No mess, no fuss. And honestly, I don't have a lot of faith in the other guys here. You look and you see, one of them like gets jumpy, and then points the gun around, like at the building, and you see they're holding the gun like backwards. And then after realizing they've been noticed, you see them. And now their like strap is like tangled up on itself, and it's just like struggling to get it off, and 2 other gun agents start like untangling the gun from him, and he's like going the other way around until they all kind of get stuck in the strap. And eventually, after a bit of maneuvering, they get the strap off, reverse the gun, and put it back on his shoulders.
The most young men. Tara, how loud can you punch something?
I said pretty loud.
Right. We need to find something loud and distracting for you to punch.
Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll use my gizmos.
Yeah.
Tray to pull out of my freaking pocket if I've got one, a big red button that says loud on it. Loud.
Hell yeah.
It's a loud button. If you punch it really
And I
hard.
punch that.
Yes.
Punch it like
Loud.
right there at the front gate.
Loud distracting noise.
Yeah.
Coming right up.
Does the button have like a delay on it, or is it?
Yeah, we'll go like a 3 second delay.
delay. What do you want to set up
Gotta
a button?
go fast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What?
Whereabouts do you want to punch that button? That bouton?
Bouton.
A hype train is close.
Bouton.
Oh my goodness.
My lord, so close to a hype train.
Oh,
It's incoming.
I better contribute.
Hype Train Act 1.
Hype Train Act 1. Yeah, can we contact Twitch to change all the like tiers of Hype Train to just like acts? That would be great. Okay. Button just being punched like right in the front gate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Make me a boxing check.
Boxing check.
Just punch the shit
Very
out of
good.
them.
8.
Yeah, which is less than you think.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Do you want to roll damage for that?
Sure.
You break the button, it makes no noise.
I got a 20.
Oh,
Oh my lord.
we need to do
Hey!
this
Son.
4 times.
Oh my god.
Son.
Was it a sub? Oh my lord. Thank you for the sub.
4 big booms with the signs. Are you ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yay!
I hope that's okay. I hope it satisfies.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That was just enough. Do we just like cuddle with these? Like if
Honestly,
it's, like,
yeah.
10?
I feel we should maybe be
if we
keeping
have
them in our laps.
like 10 subs, we're just like
This works.
son. Still keeping mine to the side. I need my hands. All right. So you just wail into this button. What sound does the button make?
Let's go with the Sonic theme song.
Like really, really loud.
Yeah. The question is which one?
So are you guys basically just doing like a hit and run, like punch the button, get out of there within 3 seconds, and then hope that people's attention are like away for like long enough?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okie doke. Can we make... So you got a gate in front of you. Those of you that can't fly, do you want to make climbing checks for me?
Sure. How does a climbing check work?
So if you don't already have climbing, it'll be... I think that scales off of your dex, and then -4.
I pass.
Nice. For people at home, the way that rolling works is our players have stats and skills on their page, and the goal is to roll 3d6 and have the sum of the numbers be lower than whatever on the associated sheet, skill or attribute.
Cool.
Did you pass?
Yeah, so it's -4 to my dex.
Yes.
Cool, so yes, that passed.
Fuck yeah. So you start sprinting and like clambering up the fence, you just fly over. Free as a bird,
that's so
you might
easy.
say. And just as people start to like turn around, like the guy like with his hands tangled up in his own gun, like looking around, just all of a sudden, without like any hesitation, you just hear. It's like you punch it so hard that like it also like flicks back a little bit. It's like CD skipping. So it's like extra like just like
I ruined
overwhelming.
Created the analog horror button.
This is Sonic EXE now. And all of the agents turn around. And the lady that was just talking to you before was like, "Everybody, stay on guard! This could be something!"
What a real one.
And you very quickly, like, make haste into the building. As you make it to this, kind of like reception area, similar to like a police station, you have that first like open kind of room. You see that there's just debris and like rebar and just like broken vending machines just scattered and like flipped over all across the room. The plexiglass that's supposed to be like a barrier between like the receptionist and the visitors just shattered and like thrown across the room. And you see some of the scrapped remains of some motorbugs and grounders. So, a couple of robots with like drill hands and like a drill bit on their face, just like shattered, and just motorbugs, like the big beetle looking things with the wheel at the bottom of them. And you have a clear shot like out into the main like back area and like locker rooms of the agency. You also have an elevator that only goes down, and you also have access to their computers. What do we want to do?
You should look at computer.
Yes.
That's kind of your thing.
I just went to yes in Russian accent. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Yeah. Let's do it. I want to hack into their computers. I want to see everything about their
they
personal
got.
lives, and then everything relevant to the case.
Hell yeah, alright.
Sounds like they should have downloaded NordVPN.
We can't say that, we're not sponsored. They have to pay us for that.
But Roxy, I have 3,000 power in Rise of Kingdoms.
3,000 power! That's how we reveal we're sponsored.
Stop, Eggman! I have 3 million power.
Clash of Kingdoms. 3 million power!
Eggman, did you know that if you download Raid Shadow Legends, you get the bonus hero,
Absolutely free.
Terra the Snow Leopard?
Join the D&D Live Presents Guild and interact with us that are really there playing. It's all four of us sharing an iPhone.
We're there, I promise.
Okay, I think we need to do a roll.
Woo!
Computer hacking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Success.
Nice.
Got a success.
How great of a success did it get below a 6?
No.
Oh, it could have been a crit.
We got a 7, didn't we?
Oof. Brutal.
So close.
You hack in, and you basically get all the employees like backgrounds and bios. You've got access to their security footage. You've got access to who has been accessing their like machines and mecha.
Mm-hmm.
As well as you are able to you're like right on the cusp of logging into their like actual mech control systems.
Mm-hmm.
So you might, if you take like another half hour, you might be able to plug away at this and crack through if you wish it.
Yeah. If it seems like I've got half an hour to spare, I will absolutely do that.
Hell yeah. So.
Am I right?
Am I right? It's hack o'clock somewhere. Can we do another computer hacking check?
Mm-hmm.
-2.
-2. Success.
Ooh, success. Nice. So you're tapping away. do the CSI Miami thing where you plug in a second keyboard and start hacking like 2 at a time. And as you're hacking away, you guys hear a coming from one side of the wall, and it just cracks open, and you see 1 grounder and 2 motorbugs
Oh no.
entering the room. You still have 3 seconds to finish the hack,
Okay.
and we're going into combat.
Let's go.
So in this room, like where you're standing, you have like maybe about like 8 desks kind of strewn about in a couple rows of 3 and then a row of 2. The enemies are coming from the far wall near the 3 at the very end. T, you're positioned in the middle row at the back near an elevator.
Okay.
And you two can be positioned wherever you like in this situation. If you think you'd been like patrolling around the outside or checking doors while T was hacking, that's up to you.
I'd say Pop was like raiding one of the vending machines for free cola.
They got some, they got snowballs, they got ding-dongs, no Twinkies,
Damn it.
but they do have some Thin Mints.
Okay.
Yeah. It's an alright selection. Then you just got like Lay's potato chips.
Cool. Well, grab me some snowballs.
As you've like pilfered a bunch of snowballs, the wall opens. And where's Tara at?
Just poking around some motorbugs.
Hell yeah, just
On the ground.
poking it with a stick.
Just kicking them around.
Well, what do you know? There's a couple of alive ones right here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Gonna enjoy that.
So, what's everyone's speed?
Oh dear.
Speed.
6.75.
6.75?
My basic speed. Is
Basic
that what-
speed.
11.
11. Basic speed, is that 6.5? Okay.
6.75.
7.5.
Yeah.
5.75.
5.75.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the order of operations.
Gee.
Get into a proper page real quick. Okay, we got Pop.
Pop.
6.
Is Pop's last name Vinyl?
No.
Why not? We could get a sponsorship.
Damn.
You said that with like Pops have done you wrong. Pop vinyls specifically have
Send me
hurt your family.
the Metal Sonic Pop, and maybe we'll be in talks.
Whenever I get angry, I take a Pop vinyl of James Corden and
Sure.
I grate the microplastics into my spaghetti and eat it.
Take that.
Take that. We then got Tara. Is it Tara or Terra?
Terra.
Terra.
Like
Scare.
Like the scary.
Like I'm riddled with fear.
Yeah.
After the terror, we got 2 motorbugs.
Brutal.
We're gonna name that thing 1, thing 2.
I do so much for you. The camera.
Then we got Sprocket. And finally, we have the Drill Boy, Grounder.
Maybe that's why I'm speaking in an Aussie accent. Jules said, like saying terror, but in an Aussie accent.
Yeah.
Terra.
Terra.
Terror.
It tickles my brain.
I feel an immense amount of terror.
Terror.
Terra.
I'm losing it.
Mate, my heebies are jeebied right now.
My sense
Consider
of
my Hades JD.
Yeah.
my sense of reality is cunted. Alright. Top of initiative order. We got Pop.
Pop.
Hands are full of
6.
snowballs, as previously mentioned.
Throwing the snowballs would be funny, but it would not get us closer to victory, I fear.
It's scary when it's a new system too. You're like, maybe snowballs are the secret here.
Well, like, I don't know what the snowball damage here is.
I'll put on like a special effect if you throw the snowballs and hit with it.
Yeah.
Damage is not going to be great. It would be your thrust damage. No, I think throwing is your swing damage.
Mm-hmm.
-4.
Mm.
It should be like near
You
the
need help?
middle bit of the page.
Middle
Over here.
bit of the page.
Swing damage.
For people at home,
Here.
the way combat works in GURPS,
1D.
Generic universal role-playing system, each round is 1 second. Anything you could do in 1 second,
Woo.
that's all you can do. So even things like movement, and like multi-attacks need special consideration, being that like you're basically straining yourself to like do that shit in a second. So yeah, basically all participants in combat get 1 action, and then we go back to the top of the list. Anyone who's been attacked can only dodge 1 attack. Even if they fail to dodge, that is their use of their dodge. And essentially there's a lot of things here that allow you to do different kind of maneuvers, but nothing too extravagant. So you could basically cock your fist back and try and get them to flinch. You could do an all-out attack where if you're in melee, you can make 2 attacks, but you forgo your ability to make any defensive actions. On the switch side of that, you have all-out defense, which allows you to add 2 to any defense roll you would like to make, or you can do 2 different dodges per combat round. So in this situation, it's 3v3. Could probably just wear them out.
It's time.
We got bits.
Oh, we got bits.
It's time.
What did he
Oh, it's Sonic.
for the bits.
It's freaking Sonic
It's
over
Sonic.
here. It's
It's
freaking
Sonic.
Sonic.
Sonic Heroes. Izzy saying, yay, yay, Sonic Combat. Thank you, Rizzy Izzy.
If you go back and try and buy some of the old like Sonic games, they're actually way more expensive now. This is because of a thing called Sonic inflation. Look it up.
Yeah.
Please look up Sonic inflation to learn more.
On the family laptop.
This message was approved by the Australian Government of Canberra.
That
Am
was
I
so
allowed to say
accurate.
that? Am I allowed to say that?
There's gotta be
Just
someone.
say.
Gotta be someone in Parliament House who's looking up Sonic inflation right now.
1000%.
There is
Statistically.
always someone in Canberra in Canberra's Parliament looking up Sonic inflation.
It's the future that the Greens want.
It's the future that the Greens want and the Nationals have.
You're gonna see Pop shed a single tear as he knows what he has to do. And dropping the snowballs, he goes for his quick draw.
Fuck yeah.
So he pulls out his soda pop cannon, twirls it around to shake it up, and fires off a bottle cap.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, roll to hit, baby.
How do I know which one is the roll to hit?
Should be your guns stat. So in your skills.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dex
Yep.
+2.
Oh, ho, ho.
Jeez.
I think you're also adding 1 on top of that because of gunslinger. So you add the accuracy of your gun.
Alright. Oh, is it the relative level? Is that
Yeah,
right?
relative level.
That's what I have to beat, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's what you gotta get below.
Cool beans.
What we got?
So we got 13, so I hit.
13, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, roll damage.
Damage. Oh, it's just these numbers.
Yeah.
Cool. That is gonna be 5.
5, so you're just, and it just like hits the thing and it's like exoskeleton, and it leaves like a sizable dent as it kind of like, it's like starting to move forward, and you can hear the rubber of the tires like start to scrape against the dent that you've made as it's struggling to like make itself propel forward. All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
This is as simple as that. Tara,
Hi. Whoa.
what you doing?
I like boxing.
You like boxing?
I love me boxing.
I like boxing.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you are gonna have to move to get in a range.
Yes.
So do you want to attack which creature do you want to attack? You've got the motorbug that just got shot. You've got the other motorbug that hasn't been harmed, and then you got the big drill guy who looks slower than the rest of your
I'm gonna take
party.
on the drill because.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the drill.
Inherently more auriful.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Auriful.
Auriful.
So, with a move and attack, you take a -2 to this roll.
Okay.
So we take your stat, we lower it by 2, and that's what you gotta beat.
Okay.
Roll it. What do we got?
I got a 12,
Fuck yeah.
and it passes. So.
So, what kind of like direction are you moving? Are you like weaving between desks, or are you just hopping over them?
Yeah, I'm just
deck
gonna
this
like
guy?
snake my way in, and then just uppercut.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Math. I think that's a 19.
God damn.
Yeah.
So with a 19,
I love
you're
my
just
plus 11.
you're just weaving, and you see it just start to like zzz. Before it like it motions backwards to like get ready to drill into you, and then you just like knock its head off.
Yes, let's go.
And as like the head flies up, you notice that like the bot itself still has like the tiniest bit of fight left in it. It just can't see where it is right now.
Murder.
Alright, we got some motorbugs. So first we got the one that's a little bit worse for wear. That one is going to move towards you, Terra. So what it's going to attempt to do is it's going to attack. If you wish, you can either dodge, or because of your boxing stat, you can choose to parry, since it's going to go for a melee attack. Alright, so it hits. Are you going to try and dodge or parry?
I'll try parry it.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Just my swing attack? Or
It goes with your boxing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
6.
Nice. So it kind of like starts driving forward, and then it raises its two like weird little like knife hands, and then you just like like block it out of the way. The second motorbug is gonna follow suit. Another success. Do you want to try and avoid that?
Yeah.
Go for it.
4.
4. I think that's a critical success. So
Great success.
I'm just going to very quickly double check the rules to see if parrying critical success. There are so many rules on that.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry, it's all good. Okay, cool. So if you succeed the parry, you actually get to deal damage.
Oh.
So you deal your thrust damage.
Okay. Okay.
So on the first one,
Sorry, it's 1D. My bad.
yeah.
Okay.
Got an overkill there.
5 plus 6, 11.
11, sweet. So you just like crack into the motorbug's like spindly little like knife bit, and you see it. Oh
For
my
the crit.
god!
For
The
the crit.
For the
the
crits!
crit.
Bits for the crits!
Let's go.
Thank you for the For the bits, who sent them?
Rizzy
Who's
Izzy.
responsible? Thank you, Rizzy Izzy. Who's responsible for this? Who did this? Who did this? Fantastic. Thank you for the bits. Alright. So you punch the thing off, and it actually like sticks back into itself like through the like head, and it just and just collapses to its side because it's balancing on one wheel. And then roll damage for the second parry. Parry the platypus.
7. 7.
7. So again, you fist on metal.
That was a great noise for that.
As that's just enough to mess with its senses to stop it from actually attacking.
Yeah.
Sweet. So now we go to Sprocket. You're still typing away.
I have to do this for 3 more rounds, right?
Yeah, or if you would like to assist with the fight, you can choose to do that. But then you won't be finishing up the hack.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
Sweet.
Keep up the good work!
Do you want to roll to see if you can get a crit on your hacking?
Sure. No.
Oh. Oh,
Still success, but not.
Still success, yeah. I was gonna say if you get a crit in the next couple of turns, you
Okay.
just succeed. Sweet, and then we got the drill board. It unfortunately is gonna go for you again.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm built.
Yeah, strong as hell.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go for its attack. I'm giving it a minus to its roll as well because you really just hurt it so bad. That's a miss.
Oh no.
So it like camera like low angles like ready to do a strike, and then it pans away and you see that it's like completely whiffed.
I'm so disappointed.
Tara just loves pain.
Yeah.
The thrill of the fight. Alright, we are back to the top. Pop.
Pop.
I'm gonna shoot again.
Pop!
Wait. I'm gonna shoot again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
I've got one of my guns out. I look down at the snowballs. I remember what I've lost. I remember why I'm doing this. My wife comes to mind. She's beautiful. She's looking after the saloon for me while I'm gone. I get my second gun out.
Hell yeah.
A little bit of backstory exposition. I love it.
Very naturally exposited backstory.
Roll damage, please.
Ooh. I was a 4, 4, and a 2. That's 6 for those of you playing at home.
6.
Yeah.
God damn.
So to hit.
Oh yeah, which guy
Oh,
were you
yeah.
going for again?
Huh?
Which feller?
Going for Drill Boy?
Drill boy, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Stealing my kill.
Yes. But makes it.
Hell yeah. Alright, it's gonna roll to dodge. This is probably not gonna happen.
The Pop and Terror rivalry starts now.
Yeah, not even close. So you just like
Yeah.
and then both bottle caps hit the drill bits on the head, on the hands, and just and then it just slumps over.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
And then, like, as it slumps over, you see a tiny little bird fly out.
It was with child.
Maybe it was an egg. Tara, you're up. Just got one motorbug left.
Yeah.
It was a
Can I
child.
just quickly glare over at Pop for stealing my kill?
Oh, it's like a few, like tens of meters away,
Yeah.
just doing great.
So we're gonna take a glare action. That's your turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Pop gets 5 inches shorter.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot that we gave Tara the shrinking stare advantage.
Yeah.
I was surprised this was in the rulebook, but I'm glad it is.
Mm.
It's right next to extra mouths.
Yeah. Okay.
Extra.
I walk up and I do boxing again.
Boxing.
I box.
I fucking box.
I fucking box it out of the park.
Box the fucking shit out of it.
Box the
Box the fucking shit out of it. I box.
Row for your boxing.
I roll for boxing.
How you
I
say
got
pew pew?
12.
That'll do it.
I pass.
It's gonna roll to dodge. What do you know? It ate so much shit.
Once more!
Alright, roll your damage.
Math. 12 plus 6. No, 12 plus 11, sorry.
Yeah.
23.
Hell yeah.
I think.
Hell, you
Whoa.
wanna do
Yes.
this?
Fuck.
I don't wanna kill this bug.
Can I go for like a center punch in its like torso and just rip its like
Yeah.
rip
It's
its
like,
robots out?
you hear it like skid up to do like, to like center its mass like
Yeah.
back on its wheel. And as it charges up for the attack, you just
Yeah.
punch like the tire out from under it and then through the back of it.
Yes.
And then as it like lies in a metal pile, you see like a rabbit just bounce away from it.
Oh lord.
Lost child.
They were all pregnant. And then Sprocket. You're in.
That was so good. I'll roll.
Oh, you don't have to roll. You're all good. You're in the database.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah. So they have 2 giant mecha in the lower levels of their base.
Mhm.
And you can see through their video feeds, you see them punch a hole in this vault, which, did we want to do a retroactive speed reading check to see if you could just quickly pass all the information
Oh,
you
yes.
into? Yeah.
Yes, sure. 6 days.
Hell yeah. So you remember, from looking at the schematics of the building, that this is the vault that they keep confiscated Eggman technology.
Mm-hmm.
So they just rip this thing open, and then you see a tiny purple Chihuahua with a purple with a big fang and a cowboy hat. Give it like a peace sign, and then waltz in there, and then waltz back out.
Interesting.
And then, just as quickly as you've like caught this, he kind of looks up and just like pulls out a giant gun with a cork at the end of it, and just and shoots the robot out.
Oh, dang. So the feed cuts out.
Yeah, like just before he's like walked out, you can see him kind of like put his like left hand back down, and then he shoots out the robot.
Interesting. And do I know who this is?
I would say, yeah. You know that this is Fang the sniper,
Yes.
or Fang the hunter.
Excellent.
Many aliases. This guy.
Okay.
How'd you go?
Are you all busy?
Not anymore.
Excellent.
We're for a while kind of fighting for our lives, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Very fun.
very fun.
Very fun.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm upset I missed out. So we've got Fang the sniper
Huh?
with huh?
Fang the sniper?
Yes.
Purple Fang.
Yes.
The sniper. Purple
Yes.
cork gun.
Yes.
Kind of stole my whole bit. Cowboy hat.
Who came first?
Are you brothers or something?
No.
But you have like
If we came out of
But
the
he has
same
cork
loins,
gun.
I would be disgraced. You see, he's my bitter, lifelong rival. He was coming up in the bounty hunting world just as I was leaving it. But in that short little Venn diagram, we were chasing the same bounties. He had the whole cork gun thing, and I thought, that was cute at first, a little inspiration, but then kept doing my job better than me.
So you're mad because he stole your bit?
Yeah. Wouldn't
Or
you?
because he's better than you.
But because if someone showed up and we're like, I'm Earth the fire leopard and I like kicking things. I like kickboxing. And I'm younger than you and I've got like cool friends. And I'm in the fighting game. And you're not invited to the fighting game. You're too obscure. And I'm gonna be in Sonic Mania and there's nothing you can do about it. You would be pretty damn upset, wouldn't you?
No, I would just get better.
Well, I'm gonna get better by popping his face in.
And being bitter.
So just try to earn that Sonic Mania 2 spot.
I'm just trying so hard. My saloon's in there, but not me.
Everybody forgot about Pop the Vulture.
Yeah.
Like Mighty the Armadillo.
Oh, Mighty. Wait a second. Mighty's DLC in Sonic Mania. That son of a gun!
Ain't you gonna tell me where Ray the Squirrel is? Throws phone on the ground.
Someone like walks up to Pop like that one picture of President Bush. A second obscure DLC character has hit the Sonic Mania. Dear God.
Dear God.
Throwing your soda guns on the side of a curb and then stomping on it. Okay.
Yes, so they're stealing old Eggman tech.
Go on, sorry. I'm just.
No, it's okay. You go. You can have a moment.
I'm listening, but I'm not happy about it.
Well, that's pretty much it, really. Is that they popped in, stole the tech, shot the camera, and they assumedly dipped.
What did he use to shoot the camera?
The cork.
And he's still on that.
But we have a lead. Isn't that exciting?
Stinky lead. It's a lead that smells bad.
I worked really hard.
Probably. You did. And you did really well.
Thanks.
Just hope that that someone named like Gear the Goose doesn't show up and just do the whole hacking thing and you Pop spends the next 5 minutes crying
Pull yourself together, man.
in the circle of like snowballs.
Looking like Ryan Gosling at the end of fucking Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Sprocket.
Yes.
Can you please, pretty please for me, make a engineering check?
I could consider it.
I'm engineering my limit.
Success.
Success! Nice. You notice something about these specific badniks that have shown up to the station.
Mm-hmm.
These are like Gen 1 robots. So, with your history with Eggman, you have had a close look at like all the iterations of his robots. And only very recently has he stopped trapping animals as a power source. But this is like old school Eggman technology.
Yeah, so they... Wait, are you good if I keep talking, or...?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be down here.
Okay, so...
Twinkling of like snowball packets.
They seem to be, going back to the old ways. Stealing old tech and putting animals in badniks and all that. Seems relevant.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe the old inflation got to them. Maybe they had to go back to cost cutting. Look up Sonic inflation for more.
Look up Eggman inflation.
Look up Eggman big and round.
Hang on a second, this isn't about finances at all.
So you think it might be someone, this is a nostalgia thing? I don't...
Like, it's not... It could be. It also could be that maybe what's been happening lately isn't too good and they want a surprise. I don't know.
Might not be Eggman. Might be his secret child.
Man egg.
Man egg.
Mayonnaise!
Get some bits for mayonnaise. If we get 3 more subs, mayonnaise will be
Oh yeah.
will be in the campaign.
What? 3 more subs?
3 more subs.
Oh my gosh.
I'm fickle.
I'm double checking if I've subbed on the break, that's for sure. That's for bloody well sure. You know, is there some kind of check I can make to understand why they might want to go back to square one?
Yeah, I could do like an IQ -4.
I
We got a sub?
think we just got 5.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Man egg.
For Man Egg from Scoop, Muck and Dizzy. Wow.
Alright.
We
Wow.
also
Oh
get,
yeah, I gotta do the sign.
we get Neo Man egg.
And there's a hype train.
Oh my god!
Alright, we need to do 5 of these. 5 Sonics. Sonic! 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 Sonic!
Underground. Thank you for the
Hog.
sub, Scoot Muck and Dizzy.
Wow.
Should we have a special trigger for hog?
Hog. Yeah.
The hog sign.
Yeah. If you say cranking it in chat, I'll know what you mean.
You're never gonna stop holding up that sign if you make that. Spinning my hog.
Spinning my hog out here.
Helicopter in my hog. My wife tells me I'm making too much of a racket, and I say, I'm sorry, honey, I will stop spinning my hog.
Because I respect you, and that's why I married you. Because I like you as a person, and we're partners.
I did.
We're a team.
We're a team. I spin the hog, you avoid the hog. That's our dynamic.
My machine. My body is a machine that turns unspun hogs into spun hogs. Anyway.
Cranking that has been redeemed.
Fuck.
Sonic says, spin your hog. So yeah, we can do like an IQ check.
Yeah?
Or if you wish, you could do a perception check over the bots.
Perception.
Go for it. Hell yeah. With that great success, you head over to the machine and you kind of like analyze it for a second. And then you recognize that it has a batch number on it.
Mm-hmm.
And this specific robot was a display piece in Casino Zone. So these are actually show bots that have been modified to attack this base.
Wow, okay.
I'd say then you can do an IQ check -2 instead of a -4.
Fail, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that went over?
Yeah, I think. Wait, -2 from my numbers or that number?
That number.
Yeah, 5.
Gosh. Yeah, you can't quite fit the pieces together on this one. Oh, we got another redemption.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's also a cranking mat, so you may have to find a way to hold all three. Sonic Hog.
Sonic
Thank you for the sub.
Woo!
Woo, cranking that hog. Tune in every Thursday this month. We'll be cranking it live.
We'll be cranking that soldier hug.
Soldier hog. Above for those soldier.
Daily reminder to fear Magneto.
This is not X-Men Forgotten. I know we have Fang. I know we now have Magneto.
Yeah.
So, fortunately, can't piece it together, but you now know that this bot came from Casino Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the patrol bots in that location have been like fully decommissioned,
Mm-hmm.
and you were under the impression that they had been moved for deconstruction as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Casino Zone is still in operation under new leadership.
Under new leadership, you say?
Under new leadership. Eggman no longer runs it.
Who runs it now?
Do me another IQ check. Just a regular IQ. I should just say intelligence because that's what it is in the book, but they've abbreviated it to IQ.
Success.
Hell yeah. So, it is run by a woman named Mary Anatole.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you're aware, no connection to Eggman in any way.
Mm-hmm.
Just a very, 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 very wealthy billionaire that decided that they want to get into the casino business.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you wanna? If you want, you can do some research on
I'll head to the computer.
it. This will just be a basic computers check.
Yes. Success.
Success. So, on your initial scouring, there's just a lot of surface information that she's just like into business. Had an oil refinery for a while Eggman was at large.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do business with Eggman. But then you kind of go through like a lot of their subsidiaries and like other businesses she's tapped into, and you notice that there is a link between a company that Eggman had supplied some technology to, and one that she had also contributed to and owned, known as the Egg Collective, which was a theater company that
What?
that operated, that was housed within Casino Zone and would put together elaborate robotic and cybernetic shows of like death-defying stunts and like more movement-based pieces.
Physical theater performance.
With a lot of like
Shut this down.
puppetry that's like
Oh.
just robotics. I actually remember seeing in your past a few of these robotics and scoffing that, well, this doesn't move very much, it's completely impractical, like, I may as well, like, allow this because, like, who's gonna get hurt by it?
Yeah.
Including, like, a giant lion that its whole function was to stand up on its hind legs and then breathe fire out of it, out of its mouth. Lots of wacky stuff, but you have that link there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the further you look into it, you also don't find any family records for her.
Poor thing.
It's almost like she hasn't existed, like more than like 15 years ago, despite having her age listed as like 45.
Classic Stitch Up.
And then you find her Twitter.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
What has she been posting on X, the everything app?
Honestly, just like not a lot, just reblogging her own like company stuff.
No Sonic slander.
No Sonic slander, nothing like that. The bio is just what you see is what you get. A single mother, billionaire, entrepreneur, innovator.
Oh no.
Oh,
that
God.
was so good. Okay.
But that's kind of like the last string before the data trail kind of goes dry.
Yeah. Oh, look, I have this lead on Mary Antoinoni.
Yep. Anzalone.
Anteloni. Poloni. New leader of Casino Town. These bots of Casino. What was it? Casino
Casino Zone.
Zone. New leader of Casino Zone. These bots are from Casino Zone.
Ooh.
Had like a theatre company with Eggman back in the day. But there's no really other connection. She also doesn't have a life beyond 15 years ago, really.
I mean, that happens.
Do you need
What?
therapy?
Probably.
This is slowly becoming the fandom. I'm really upset that I missed therapy.
I peaked 15 years ago.
So yeah, there's a lead there. I don't know if we go investigate it ourselves. Maybe we go back to Tails.
No.
Okay.
We're going to the casino.
Oh.
Right?
I want to gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's do that.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've never. Yeah.
As you discuss in Europe, and then as you see on the camera feed, Fang has exploded a hole in the wall, like through the basement of the building, like out, and is flying away on his aircraft. And you can see in the feed, he's just.
Oh, that dang gone son of a tar pit was still here.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Oh,
That's a real shame. I mean, I could
You go after him?
reach into my pocket and I grab out. I don't know if this is
Just go for it.
a version of the aircraft Fang used that's a little bit faster.
I think that should work. Surely.
It also has a railgun that only kills Fang.
A Fang-seeking railgun.
And it works instantly.
I'm gonna allow it.
Let me just.
Whoa, that looks like exactly what he has,
But slightly faster.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Is it like a collapsible thing? So you pull it out of your pocket and it just.
Yeah. Like a collapsible birthday card that sings the Sonic theme song when you open.
I will say that this, although it is faster than Fangs, you can only hold one person.
Well, I can fly.
Like the aircraft?
I know, but I'm probably slower. In fact, I almost can guarantee
They're going.
but I do have a means of getting there following an aircraft.
I'll volunteer. I hate this guy.
Okay.
But also, do you feel like punching a plane out of the sky?
I could get behind it.
Mm.
Yes. Yes. I could do that. You want to launch me into sky? I punch it out of sky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Anyone? You have launcher button?
I have I have a lasso. I could pilot the thing, lasso you from the ground, and throw you into him.
That's a good shout.
I accept. Sound dangerous. I like it.
Cool.
Let's do.
And then we'll get this guy. I'll get to pink a couple of soda.
When
Get to pop a couple of bottle caps off his little face, and then we get to go home.
Nice.
You get to be better than him.
Yeah.
For what?
And then we can go to the casino.
And gamble.
We'll get him for all the rings he has, and then we'll go and gamble with them. That'll show
High
him.
five.
Ow!
Sorry, I forgot.
Okay. Can we do a rope tying check?
You mean this doesn't instantly succeed?
I can tie rope as well, by the way.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
that like a? Is that
It's literally a skull.
would it count as whips?
I will say that if you roll whips, it would be at a -2, but it's allowed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems I do not have rope tying, so I will leave this one to you.
Roll for it.
Yes, yes. Where even is it? There it is. Okay. Math. 8.
8.
Sorry, yeah, I got it.
Okay. So, with an 8, yeah, that clears it. So you secure yourself tightly to the ship, and you're putting this on your waist, like, or are you doing kind of like a
just
like a
kinda
harness situation?
By my neck, no. Yeah, like.
Bang, okay. So we finally. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I just wrap it around my waist, so I got some freedom with my arms. And
Top
stuff.
10 Dark Sonic the Hedgehog runs.
Just lasso me by my neck. I think it'll work.
Your traps are so insane that like, it'll hold you firm.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in hot pursuit then.
Yeah.
Does anyone have like an aircraft check skill or a piloting skill?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
I've got robot engineering.
I've got ambidextrous.
Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a dex check -4 on the piloting.
Yep.
Does fishing help at all?
Oh, it could help if you were holding the rope.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
5. I had to beat a 12.
That's a critical success.
Alright, let's
So you pilot the ship perfectly, avoiding hurting Terra in any way as you maneuver out of the building, and you see the gun agents, like, see you exit and just are like, oh, what the hell, they took our job. I'm also guessing you've deactivated the robots that
Oh,
you hacked
yes.
into. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just leave them there.
Yeah.
I like to think that the loud button's still down there, and like in the haze,
Oh,
people
it
are
is.
running over it, so it keeps like, dude.
I like the idea that it's an analog button, like a fucking PS2 controller. The harder you press it, the more it goes. So you guys flying around at the speed of sound. Can we all make perception checks?
Yes.
No.
Because I have one eye, does that give me?
Yeah, it does. It gives you a -2, I reckon.
Cool.
And this is a sight-based check, so...
How to make it?
Oh. There we go.
Okay.
I'm only piloting the ship, it's fine.
I got an 8, so I made it.
Nice.
Success.
Nice. So you see a smoke trail in the distance. I'm gonna put some just funny disadvantages to the
Yes.
to the thing being so compact that you
Yeah.
can fucking carry it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're flying away. You can see Pop and Tara like slowly like outpacing you. And you notice that it's gotten a hell of a lot quieter. Because this thing is like just rumbling like it's nobody's business.
I'm in the wrong
You can
gear.
see what's happening. You can see Fang. You can't.
I'm just like deadlocked onto Fang's ship, just.
You can't see. You haven't seen him yet.
That's true.
The better you is over there.
Can you make a hearing check?
Yeah.
Perception.
I make it, yeah.
Hell yeah! So through the rumbling, you can hear Fang.
The better, cooler you is right over there.
I'm gonna be the better, cooler me.
Gonna make a hearing check to hear that. Just perception.
Oh, I just make it.
Yeah, yeah. So you're able to maneuver and catch up to him.
Yeah.
And you see him kind of like peek over and like look behind him and go, "Wow, isn't this a surprise?"
Yeah. It's short. I didn't think they.
Lost for words, are you, in my magnificence?
They kind of cooked me on that one. You're smelly.
I can't hear you.
I said you're smelly.
You're really far away.
He says
and
that
your
you-
thing's loud.
He says that you stink.
Give me your money.
What?
You're smelly. Give me your money.
Can't hear you.
Well, like. I pull out my gun.
Alright, roll for it.
I'm gonna try and like shoot out. Are there like, is there like any like a grill or exhaust?
Oh yeah, there's like huge exhaust, like
Nice.
turbines.
My knowledge of cowboy things has granted me.
Yeah.
I know an exhaust when I see one.
The funny thing about this is with your gunslinging skill, you avoid a disadvantage you would normally be getting.
Oh, so
Big sleigh.
Huge sleigh. Alright, roll.
Oh yes, I forgot the whole plan.
yeah.
You just
not-
talked to
And
him.
now,
Not
you've
for
lost,
me at
you've
all.
lost the ability to communicate as well.
I'm gonna shoot my gun, and
Just hanging here.
if that doesn't work, then I'm just
What
gonna.
are you doing?
He couldn't hear.
Help me!
He couldn't get my roast, so now he has to die.
Why you pull up dad?
I'm gonna just show him. That's it. Okay. So it's.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I make it.
Fuck yeah!
Cool.
He's gonna roll the door slash.
You just flap it in the
What are you doing?
So you shoot it. The stream of soda just like as the cat flies through the air, and you see Fang look back and go, "Whoa!" and just like do a barrel roll to like avoid it. And you see him like clutching his hat like, "Almost got me there!"
That was cool. He has to die.
Alright, my turn! Aims the pop gun at you, and then goes down to like the wing of the thing you're on, and just
No.
No.
instead of a it's a
Oh no.
No.
Cork.
Straight through the cardboard.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
got like flames painted on the side
Yeah.
of Sharpie.
It might be a critical hit.
No, no. What are you doing?
You can dodge this,
Yep.
but this will take... You're piloting a thing,
Uh-huh.
so it's your dex -4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Oh, sweet. That's a 6.
God damn! It's not quite a critical, but would have been close because of your rating. So, you like quickly maneuver, and instead of hitting the turbine, it like hits the wing.
As I look at like the chunk of cardboard that's just like been lost to the sky, I see. Oh yeah!
I'm like shaking my hands as I flail around.
Okay, plan B didn't work. It's time for plan A.
Plan B was formulated with rage.
So we're gonna, I guess, grab the rope.
Yeah.
Just yank it.
So there was a lasso skill in the book.
Yes.
Did you have that?
Do I have that?
I'm a cowboy.
I've got
I'm okay, I'll
whips.
go for it.
Be
You
very
got whips.
disappointed you have Lasso as a cowboy.
Go whips.
No lasso.
You really are a
That's
Lasso.
all good.
Wow.
We'll do whips -2 if you like.
That's cool.
He's old, okay?
Better get this.
Don't roll a 16.
Rolled a 14.
That doesn't clear it
Wait.
because it's your thing minus. It's your whips -2.
One clears it by 1.
Hell yeah! All right. So you just. And then you throw Fang, and you just Wolverine style.
Like,
FNAF 2 jump scare.
yeah.
Okay. Do for me, please, a dex check
Okay.
to land safely.
You just go into the sun.
I got 9, so I pass.
Get a 9, nice. So you're now standing on the aircraft.
Like wobbling.
Yeah. And you see, like, Fang notices that you're, like, on the back of his thing now, and he's like, well, that was just impressive. Dang it.
Don't worry, I punch him for you.
Thank you.
You see him kind of, like, half looking forward, half looking back, and he's like, listen, I like your stuff. Look, maybe we can sort something out. You could work for us.
Give me your rings.
Never gonna happen. He spins the gear stick around and just does a aileron roll that
Arr.
just spins like that.
Can I try to use my claws to just
Okay,
latch
I'll
on?
give you a +1 for that. So just that's gonna be another dex.
Pass.
Hell yeah. So you're just clinging on for dear life as he's just... And then finally, when he's back upright, he just like, looks back and is like, that job offer is still on the table! What are you gonna do?
Give me your rings or I punch your ship.
Gonna do an intimidation check?
Okay.
Do you have intimidation?
Yes, I do.
Oh my lord.
It's not great, but we'll go. I got a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
That's a... What's your level in intimidation?
Intimidation
Your
is
applied...
+2. It's a 14.
Not a crit, but close. So your demand rings, and he's like, "You want some pocket change? Yeah!" And he just like kind of throws
it out
him back,
yeah. Or
and then just you get hit with a smattering of rings, and your weakness flares up.
oh my gosh! My ring dash!
So I'm gonna roll very low ring damage because it's like a literal scatter that's
Yeah.
kind of hard to dodge.
No.
You're also on a plane.
I was really wondering how you'd write this in. Sorry.
Honestly, I had a few things written down for this. Can you please do a dodge roll? -6.
Okay.
Since you're on a wing of the plane and it's like a scatter shot. How go?
13 and my dodge. Where is my dodge? I can't read chat.
May I have a look at your sheet?
Is a 9?
A 9?
Sorry. How much was it minus?
6.
Oh, I didn't pass that at all.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Yeah, and the box that has like encumbrance, move, and dodge.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, my base is 9.
God
I
damn.
got way more than that.
So, you get hit with the rings, and then I'm gonna roll. That's not an appropriate amount of dice for rings. So you take 12 damage with your weakness applied.
Oh.
What's your armor rating?
Oh. Where is it?
I think you've got flak jacket, so that's -6 off the damage. So you just take
Yeah.
6.
Okay. Oh, thank God. It was half my health.
And yeah, as the weakness, as your ring aversion kind of hits, you kind of reflexively like,
Yeah.
and you tumble off the plane.
I still have the lasso on me. So.
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
That's good.
So as you're driving, you see Fang just fly off the back of Fang's plane, and you see him look back and go, "Oi! Might want to pick up your friend." And then he gives you like a tip of the hat, and then just starts jetting away.
I fucking hate this asshole.
We got bits.
Can't believe he knew me.
Sail
Oh!
away, sail away.
Thank you for the bits.
Sail away, sail away.
Who's giving us bits?
It's Rizzy Izzy.
Rizzy Izzy, thank you for the bits.
around and full of bits.
Oh, so full of bits. Gurp, for taking another bit, I might emote. Gurp. This TTRPG system's name is so unfortunate for this stream. Gurps.
I couldn't possibly.
Can we get a gorp?
Can we get a gurp in chat?
Gorp.
How many people are actually going to commit to that?
A few people, like, when I said it the first time, a few people did it.
Oh, damn. Gurp.
Gurp.
You're at an impasse here.
Team member falling out of the sky.
Oh,
Is
you
it touched
can also
by
act
rope?
on this. You're gonna have to like push yourself and take some fatigue damage, but
Yeah,
you can
sure.
you can go for this.
I'll try and.
Hell yeah, go for Dex.
On the one hand, team member falling. Handful of rings.
Oh, I just succeed.
Nice. Okay, so you just like jet forward. Do your wings like flap or like gonna do a flap and a glide? What's your fly style like?
Yeah, I'd say it's like a flap. One of them is mechanical, so it like has a bit of a jolt, so I'm not very
Aw.
quick or graceful with my flight. But it's like a kind of a flap.
It's a good flap.
Yeah.
So as you start to catch up, are you aiming to catch Fang or the rope?
The rope.
Alright. So as Fang is plummeting, you just hands on the rope. Can you do a strength check for me, please? As all the inertia just like gets this gets the rope taut as you just feel yourself getting pulled down.
Okay. Woo. What was it, strength?
Yeah.
Success.
Nice! And yeah,
Again, by one.
you manage to just hold fast as you like struggle to stay afloat. But you still manage to like maintain your airspace. And yeah, you just feel the whipping of a rope.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna roll a d3 for this. This is 2 damage.
This is
Okay.
so... The Spider-Man, the amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was roll for Gwen Stacy. And T, you will be taking 3 fatigue damage.
3 fatigue. 3 fatigue. Good.
Wow.
Fatigue.
At the moment, you're seeing Sprocket make their way over to Terra, and Fang is just about to get away, but you're faster.
By a little bit.
Whoa, he's faster than Sonic. What? He's faster than Sonic. What?
I'm going after him.
Yes.
So, roll me another pilot's check.
Of course. And what'd you say that was?
Dex -4.
Yep.
Got it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So you close the distance.
I can close
Um,
the distance.
How close are you getting?
I'm just gonna like ram into his thing.
Fuck
Try
yeah.
and
Okay, yeah.
ram him off the sky road.
Okay, yeah. Roll So I'm gonna let the piloting check be the hit for that,
Yeah.
and he's gonna try and roll to avoid.
I'm gonna high beam him.
He does not.
Oh, boy.
And you just crunch into the back of him. Can you just roll 2d6 for that?
Yeah. I rolled 8.
Nice. So you make the collision, and then you see like this back bit open up, and you see a green duck kind of like emerge from the back of it with like a bandana, like a red bandana on his neck, and he's like,
Shucks.
"Hey, I'm trying to sleep." Fang, what are you doing? Just deal with him. And you see him kind of like root around in the back for stuff, and you see he pulls out like a cluster of dynamite, and is like,
Yeah.
just needs one more touch. And then he pulls some gum that he has in his mouth and just, and he's like, all right, and then drops it and just lets it attach to your wing. And then once it's there, you see the fuse start to slowly make its way down. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna twirl my gun. I'm gonna shoot it upwards, and then use the cola from the gun to get rid of the fuse.
Yeah,
like
go for it.
dampen the fuse. Could I do that?
Yeah.
Nice. That's such a cool play.
Just gonna make this an IQ check.
Sick.
-2.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a,
That's
it's
fair.
a
It's
pretty
very specific
risky
play.
maneuver. How do we go?
15 I rolled. Needed a 7.
Yeah.
Leaps. So as you pop the soda, it like starts like plattering like near the
It's like going completely back.
Yeah. It's going completely backwards and like partially like in your face a little bit. And then as you're like already kind of like disoriented and be like, oh, you realize the fuse has like a couple of seconds left, and you see, and you see Fang kind of look back at me and it's just, look what you done! You made the fuse too long! That's a hit. And as it just hits the wing, you see the cork just kind of like off the wing, and then as the wing is now completely detached from the plane and you're plummeting.
Oh gosh.
Sprocket, do something.
I reached into my pocket.
Yeah!
The sprocket pocket.
And I get out a portable fucking, you know when people like trapeze, and they've got those big bouncy nets underneath
I
them.
kid you not, I was thinking of the exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah!
Yeah, just like that with like 4 little like flying like robots on the
Hell
sides,
yeah.
so it can fly and hold its weight there. And I throw it out underneath the tumbling pop.
What do the little robots look like?
Rizzy Izzy wants Killian to say girls in a Russian accent ASAP.
In character?
Oh, that was
Should I
from
bring it up
100 bits too,
naturally?
yeah. Do it in character.
Dwarves.
Yeah! And we also got a Sonic.
I love my Latina dwarves.
It's
Gorls.
simple, Sonic. I just love Latinas.
Hell yeah, thank you for the bits, Rizzy Izzy. The robots.
Yeah.
So they make their way over, extend the trapeze net, and as Pop lands in it, you see them contract to like match his speed to like slow him down a bit, so he doesn't get just total whiplash, and then slowly stretch the net back out, and Pop's just in there.
That'll buff right out, I'm sure. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the catch.
You're welcome.
Casino?
Sure.
Casino?
How do we plan on getting there?
Do you have any money?
You guys have like a
Hydrate?
cell.
Are you
Oh, we got a
joking?
hydrate?
What is this?
I literally have no fluid. I could piss.
Or I could, for you.
Oh yeah, do an
For
extra
my
drink.
dwarves.
Well,
Thank you,
Goals.
thank you.
I think you'll find we're hydrating from these beautiful here cups. D&D Live Presents. You
Yeah.
can find them on D&D Live Presents' Etsy, but it's not my business.
I'm completely missing out by not drinking out of it right now because each sip makes you wiser.
Yeah,
This is a guarantee.
it's a whole thing. It's how you
Goals.
get flying trapeze nets for nothing.
If you want the Gizmo's character advantage from GURPS in real life, buy this mug and drink from it every single day.
But if it doesn't happen, don't complain.
No returns.
It's just enough shows in one. Just find out
Yeah,
if
you won't pure of heart,
You
actually.
won't know if you don't try.
If you
Yeah.
if you get less wise, it's because you're divergent, actually.
You're like a superhero.
Yeah.
I hear that most divergent people, if they don't get wise, they just get more beautiful, actually.
Yeah,
So it's a win-win either way.
exactly.
That's it.
Alright. You all realize that you need to go to the casino zone without a ride. Do have the trapeze net though.
Can the robots move?
Oh yeah, like they moved to like get
Yeah.
over there. It's just not gonna be comfortable.
Is it just carrying us through the air?
Yeah, I guess.
It's gonna be.
I'll chuck you onto the net as well.
Everyone, it's kind of like when you have multiple people in a hammock.
Yeah. It's not exactly working, but It's we're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm.
Robots! They're out of the way!
You
To the
blast
casino!
off. As the sun starts to set, you see the lights of Casino Zone start to flicker on. Some of them on the outskirts of the zone are in disrepair, and like half the bulbs are out, and it's gotten all dusty. But you get closer and closer to the heart of the zone, and you see just this giant, egg-shaped casino with two buildings kind of attached to it, going up in a spire, and on the top of the egg it says in big illuminated neon letters, Casino Zone, home of Eggman.
Huh?
Home? He lives there?
It's a tagline. Home of Eggman, Sonic certified. And with that, we're gonna take a little break. Oh, did we just get started? Okay,
No, we didn't. I was just.
Onic.
I was just like.
You do have the most fun letter in this arrangement.
Yeah, I do.
We'll be back in a brief moment. Make sure to stick around for the break. Make sure you don't miss any of our Sonic action right now. And I don't know, maybe get hydrated, have a little pee break.
Ennui.
And
That is ennui.
we'll see y'all
Ennui.
in a bit. We miss you already.
We miss you already.
It's not like any Sonic yaoi, it's like passionate.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
inseparable.
Like,
You're welcome.
it's genuinely like... I'll forget it's there for a second and I'll glance back and I'm like, oh, it's Sonic and Knuckles passionately kissing.
Yeah.
Limbs like intertwined. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Roxy. I'm the GM of this Sonic campaign using the GURPS system. If any of y'all have heard of it, it's got a website that is trapped in the year 1994. If you go and visit it, it looks like cool math games on there. I got some lovely people I want to introduce y'all to. We're just going to go around a circle, quick fire names and pronouns.
Ah, T, they, them.
Killian, they, them.
Kale, he, they.
Hell yeah!
Almost switched teams then.
Oh, I blew my cover.
Phew. Just made it. Alright, last we left off, there was an attack in the Iron Zone, a gun base. Our heroes in Delta Cell figured out that there was an attack by Fang and his gang.
Fang gang.
We know for a fact Fang was there, and we know Bean was around.
Bean was so close to making my top 3, but alas.
Oh, he is like a solid one, I will say.
It's the bandana.
Yeah.
I think he's ranked higher for me than Jet.
Hey,
No lie.
Hey, no.
No, he's just goofier and
That's
sillier.
Jet has been with seasoning.
Jet is
and a record.
Jet is Kiki, while Bean
Yeah.
is Booba.
Yeah.
It's all about your style preference. But before they made chase, what did you break?
I broke the plastic of this eraser.
We'll put it back together.
Shout out to
then.
Anko.
Don't shout out
No,
Anchor.
they don't need it. They don't need it.
Small indie company, grassroots, Anchor.
Kmo's just one guy.
But yeah, so before giving chase to Fang, our heroes found out that the robots that attacked the base were actually sourced from Casino Zone. So they're following that up to find that lead. So you approach the entrance to Casino Zone and they just whisk open and you see a menagerie of different games and like places that serve drinks and what looks like games but seem more like torture devices to the untrained eye. The biggest thing that kind of fits that category is the spinball machine.
Oh no.
It's a Mobian only game, and it's where you, the player, are the ball, and you have to be flung around in this pinball machine and hit as many bumpers as you possibly can to rack up a high score. If you hit the high score, you get a huge ring cash out. As well as that, you've got... Looking at my notes. I don't have notes, it's all memorized. I road learned all of this. You also have the Soliana slots.
Oh.
If you get 3 flames of Iblis in a row, you get the jackpot, which is 1,000 times whatever you bet.
Whoa.
The
Iblis trigger.
As well as that, you have limited rock, paper, scissors. You get 2 cards, each of rock, paper, and scissors. You play until you run out of cards. Winner of the most rounds wins the bet. It's a very much like a player versus player situation. You can also play against a dealer if you wish. And then you look over at the craps table, and you see Vanilla the rabbit just...
No! Another parent lost to gambling.
And yeah, she's on a roll right now. She gets 4 rolls in a row before she hits 7s, and is just basking in like the good fortune. Like, you have not seen her lose chips yet. What do y'all want to do? There's also
Slot machines.
a VIP area.
Devastated.
You have an elevator that goes up to floor like 25, and just past the VIP room entrance you see the door swing open, and you notice that the VIP's elevator goes 2 floors higher. What do we want to do right now?
So are we heading straight to, the source of the crime, or are we doing some... yeah.
We're gambling.
Okay.
Is that even the question?
Well, I don't know. It could be.
This here fishing rod and this pond, a plentiful pond of fish. I'm just gonna go for a swim.
Okie dokie.
You guys have
jokey.
205 rings.
Oh.
The 5 being the rings that we were able to gather after hitting Fang. After hitting Terra.
Well, I may not really be in my prime, but there was one game that I would hit all the time. It's probably the reason for my click clackiness. But I'm gonna stretch, gonna go into a ball a couple times, and I'm gonna head for the spin ball machine.
All right. So, jackpot is 1,000 points. You gotta hit 3 of your dex rolls in a row, and you can clear that jackpot. So jackpot at the moment is 200 rings,
Okay.
and 3 rings for a play.
Oh, hell yeah! I won 3 rings in there.
Free money.
All right, go for it.
Okay, thank goodness. So that's a success.
Nice.
Sorry, my wicked obsession came out.
I hit one of the bumpers and you hear a really loud crack.
Okay.
Sorry,
My back.
my disc slipped back in. Holy dooly.
Holy dooly!
Dude.
Hey, nice. That's a 10.
Nice. We got one more roll. See people gathering, and they're like,
Holy freaking
"He's
dooly.
doing it! He's doing it!"
Big money. Big money. 10.
Hey!
Let's go.
So just. Boom, 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 boom. Can you do a health roll for me?
Yeah. He's 65.
I thought you said 68 before the stream.
He's 60
Fluctuating
So-
age.
something. He's on a hot streak. He feels younger. How do health rolls work?
You see HT on your thing? Roll below that.
Okay.
Should be in your attributes. Yeah. So health is just an attribute. HP is a separate thing.
HP.
HT. HT for health.
Yeah, I made that too.
Hell yeah! Alright. No damage taken. You just boom, 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 boom. Make it out of the, exit slot, which is kind of like a gacha machine. You have to, push the thing open.
Now we're talking gambling.
And then as you make it up, you see the points, tally up, and then just, you clear the jackpot. So now a new high score is met that you have to beat, which are your 3 rolls, so you now have to get 4. And you get those 200 rings. The jackpot also reduces from 200 to 150.
No, I'm taking 200 for now.
Nice. You got 200 rings.
Yeah.
You see, there's like some members of the staff, like the pit bosses, they have different like Gen 1 badnik heads as like masks.
Gen 1, you say?
Yeah.
How are those doing?
And you see them like look over at the spin ball and see how well you do, and you see one of them just kind of like mouth sticking out the bottom. You trying to read lips?
Yep.
Yeah. Do a perception -2.
Yeah!
Yeah. Nice.
Success! Only just.
Yeah. Basically, what you're able to pass is headquarters. We got a group of folks that have just rushed in and possibly could be a problem. Keep an eye on them and see if you can move them on if they continue to be on a hot streak. And then and then after that happens, you see another staffer walk over with a buzz bomber mask on, and just kind of comes over and is like, "You the guy that got the jackpot on the spin ball?"
I sure am.
That's great, that's great. We love to have high rollers here. Really brings in competitive spirit out of people. Look, we got a drink for you on the house.
Hey, Pop!
Hey,
Come over here!
but they got a drink for me on the house.
Yeah. But come over here instead.
Why would I do that?
Because I can make you a better drink.
You can.
Maybe.
It's not bring your own. It's not bring your own.
I didn't say that.
It's not bring your
I've
own.
got something important to tell you.
That's can
Raspberry flavored.
It's raspberry.
I really think maybe
You think a lot. I know. It's like your thing.
I have
Edging the plate like kind of closer.
don't.
You feel the
This poor person's edging over here.
my arm is getting really sore.
See?
No, don't
What? Don't.
drink it.
Why?
Why not?
It's just a drink.
It's just a drink.
We do this to all of our high rollers. Keeps them playing.
And if there was something untoward about this drink, then this place wouldn't, casinos are always above board.
Oh, please don't.
Well, sadly,
Me?
Pop does have gullible as a trait. Thank you.
No worries. Don't mention it. Love to see you hit those tables later. See how well you do.
I don't know what hitting him will do, but thank you.
I walk over and I try spill the drink.
Make a brawling check.
A brawling check.
Have you got brawling?
No.
So we're gonna do Dex -4.
Yep. No. No.
I kind of like.
But I do have total quads. That's a disadvantage. That's a disadvantage.
Total Klutz is a crazy one.
But I guess I am able
We're gonna
to
make
this.
another Dex check. So we're gonna see if you're gonna keep your balance.
Okay. Still at -4? Or is
Yeah. Oh no. This is just a regular Dex check.
Okay, that succeeds.
Nice. So you go to knock the drink out of Pop's hands, and then you start to lose balance a bit. Like the metal side of your wing kind of carries more momentum than you expected, and you're just on one foot balancing.
Hey, this drink ain't big enough for the two of us.
No, I don't want it. I think it
Then
could
what's the?
be poison,
Poison?
Or something like that. They're upset that you rolled high.
What? Why would they be upset that I rolled high?
I don't know. It's the way the place works, I assume.
Oh.
And so I'm a little worried about what's in there.
Raspberries.
I would drink it.
Ay, alright.
Make a health check for me, please.
Ah.
I do have a big drink sign in my room.
It's o'clock somewhere.
It's 8 to beat 16. So yeah.
Yeah, cleared it. Tastes good. It's got a bit of a nip to it, but
The nip being arsenic.
but no, it's good. It's digestible. Goes down easy. Doesn't rupture your stomach. Doesn't. It is alcoholic, but what good drink isn't?
See? Oof. Nothing to worry about.
Oh my god. Tara, please don't drink anything.
I have not even wind yet.
Okay, if you
If
do.
I wanted to.
Okay, if you do.
Does anyone else have a game they wanna?
I want to do spinny ball.
You wanna do spitball? Go for it.
Yes.
All right, so
We roll
that's
4
a
times.
three ring deposit, and roll for it. So we do 4 dex checks.
Passed?
Nice. Let's do a second one.
No, it's just beginner's luck. Everyone's, first.
Passed.
Sweet.
I mean,
Barely.
it's.
Passed.
See another Mobian like standing watching, and they're like, "Wow, they're doing better than you even."
Passed.
There's a lot of that going around.
I did 4 times. I beat you.
Do you want to keep rolling for a higher score?
Yes.
Right, go
I
again.
go again. Pass.
Nice. Keep go. Do you want to keep
By
going?
1 point.
Far out.
1 more. For good luck. And for shoving it in your face. Pass. By
Nice.
1 again.
The dice rolled across to my sheet.
Just to
Oh,
show you the
nudge.
result. And then you're calling it there.
Yeah.
So with 6 rolls, you see as Tara doubles Pop's score on the pinball. And now a new high score has been set, and the jackpot has gone down to 75 rings. So you'll have
Is it the little
550 rings total. Do your health check.
But I loosened.
Yeah, pass.
Nice, okay. And again, the flap opens up and you see Tara walk through.
I brush myself off. That is a nice little exercise.
Yeah, I mean, like, I got a special drink. So.
And then you see a minty like mojito drink, and
Oh
then
no.
a side of,
no.
and then a side of wings next to it. Just
And wings.
Wings?
With
Wings.
Real nice.
Wings?
Yeah, okay.
they're trying to divide and conquer. See them pull it over and be like, "Oh, courtesy of the house to the high roller."
I do have uncontrollable appetite. And gluttony. You only
Do you want to make a will roll to resist your hunger?
Yes, I'll resist.
Your mouth is
Because I
watering.
want
Buffalo wings.
Those better be flicky wings, I swear to gosh.
I succeed by 1 point.
Yeah, you don't. You manage to quell the urge just a little bit.
Thank you.
I really wanted to drink that, but I'll let him have it.
Yay!
Wait! Oh
But
no!
it's your drink. Here you are.
Thanks. What's in this one?
It's a minty take on the mojito using
Right.
a different liqueur.
Okay. It's not quite my type of cowboy glass, but when in Rome zone. That's 12. I still have the health check.
Yeah, you're still good, still good. You are getting a little bit.
this morning.
Oh my god!
Vortex it in a cup.
Yeah, so just.
And yeah, you're feeling good. You're still feeling good. You're holding your own.
What game? You do a game now. I'm having a great time.
Do the ball.
No.
I get more than
That's-
me.
no,
What's
that's-
my score?
That's alright. We don't have to keep doing that one.
Is there one that involves the computer?
There's the slots.
Yeah. I want to see if I can hack them.
Yeah.
Slot machine.
Ooh.
Good.
You being careful about this?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, you can go in for a hack first.
Fast.
Oh, nice.
Fast.
Whoa.
So what you're able to do here is there's a percentage of payout tied to each of the prizes.
Mm-hmm.
The Flame of Iblis has a 0.5% chance, and losing is a 90% chance. This is all kind of on like an Excel, Google Sheets style thing. You can just swap the integers around.
Yes. Excellent. I'll do that.
Yeah. And you're able to bid upwards to all of your rings to get a 10 times bonus.
Excellent. I'll do that.
Sweet. So, roll for it.
You are one of us now.
Oh.
So, if you roll an 18, you lose.
An 18.
Yes, which is a 1 in like 264 chance of happening.
7.
Ooh.
Fantastic. So it's Flames of Iblis.
Curse of Ra.
You see the planet like crack, like a video display happens, the planet like cracks open. You remember when this happened in real life?
It's a bit too soon, I think.
Yeah.
That was like 2006.
Oh my.
And then it like zooms out and like Eggman in his like egg carrier like flies by and goes, ah, ha, 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 ha. Jackpot!
A little old me.
And then a bunch of rings just
Oh my!
dispense on the ground. Can you also do a dex check -2 for being sneaky and subtle about it?
-2. Success!
Oh my god!
Yay!
Nobody,
I did not think that was gonna be a success.
nobody saw this happen.
Excellent.
They again, you see them like talk in their headsets. This time reading their lips, they go, yeah, person on the slots, yeah, I'll get there a drink, no worries. On the house with winners, keeps them playing.
Oh no.
And they come over. What is Sprocket's favorite beverage?
Oh, I'd probably say all of the sodas mixed together.
Oh.
Topped like with ice cream. Like a spider.
Oh.
Oh, fantastic.
Ooh.
So you see them. I rolled a read intentions check, like a thing for it. And they roll over and they're like, your unbranded orange soda spider with a little
Interesting.
bit of a kick.
It looks
We've
really
also
good.
got a complimentary charcuterie board of
A coochie
piece-
board?
Well, a lot of people call it that. We've got delicious white bread, delicious wholemeal bread,
That's like racially charged.
We have different cheeses and some crackers. On the house, of course, for the high roller.
On the house, of course. Yeah.
This guy's wearing a helmet that's like the centipede badnik,
Yeah.
and all the rest of the centipede just trails like down his spine.
If you could put it in front of me, I'll think about it.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
And they place it there. Happy playing.
Thank you.
And they walk away.
Is there any way I could resist my favorite thing?
Do a willpower check.
Okay. Will. Okay.
Yeah, it's a secondary attribute.
Oh,
shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I have willpower is my highest stat as well. I rolled really poorly.
What
You
did you
got
roll?
1 off of 18.
Yeah, I
You got
2
some-
6s and a 5.
Oh shit! So that still counts as a crit fail.
I'm about to ravish this cushion.
It's camera zooming in on you as big, loud sweat bubble goes down your head and goes up to your brow and just like drops onto your beak. You think to yourself, I can't do it. I don't know what's in this. And then it's almost like you dissociate for a second and you're already like eating the bread. You're like you're putting the cheese on it. You're having a drink.
Sprocket, what's happened to you?
You're mixing the like ice cream into the drink more. You've got McDonald's French fries on your charcuterie board.
Oh shit!
Can you do a health check for me?
I certainly can. So I need to roll below that number.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What was that? Is that a 3?
A 6, and a 5.
Oh my god! So here's what's gonna happen.
This duck is cooked.
This drink hits you, and you realize that your movements have been slowed, and your brain function is now just like being affected by this drink. And you realize that like some of the dips that are on the charcuterie also contain this. Although you've sped read all of the effects of the pathogen in Sonic, and you're taking note of how you're feeling, this feels like a really, really weak version of that.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And then you vomit. No, you don't. you kind of just like, you like get dizzy for a second and your head just hits the spin button on the slots and it
Flame!
Flame of ignorance. I'm gonna roll this one. Yeah. Flame of ignorance. It reset to being like 1 ring, so you get 10 rings. I forgot that it was hacked as well. So
Yeah.
Pop and Terra, you see Sprocket just face down on the slots.
Is it still 10 rings?
Yeah.
Just gonna gently pick Sprocket's head up
What the hell?
and then press the button.
Roll for it.
What do I need to be?
You just gotta not roll an 18.
Okay. It's a 5, a 4, and a 4.
5 or 4 and 4, yeah, easy. You just don't roll all 6s.
Flames of Iblis.
Flames of Iblis! How much did you bet on it? It was just like the default get 10 rings from it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just 10 rings spill out.
210 rings.
You are like far above like 5,000 rings.
Oh, 5,000? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
because you bet
Oh.
the max you could.
Well,
This is like a shared bank account. This is you guys are gambling with the business account.
Hell yeah.
As we should be.
the company
On the
card.
clock.
Boss makes $1, I make
Can
a
everybody
dime.
do perception checks apart from the unconscious?
Yeah.
You can do a health roll though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I failed.
What?
I succeeded.
Oh, T, what's going on with your dice?
My health is just also really low.
Oh.
Ay,
You like
ay,
HT, the
Yeah.
primary. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I succeeded.
I didn't.
I'm having a great time. So, with your perception,
Yep.
you over here. Yeah, we got a defective machine. We got 4 flames of Iblis in a row. That's statistically impossible. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yep. Decommission? Yep.
I think they're gonna decommission us.
They're gonna kill us for winning.
I do her. I try and kind of like pick Sprocket up.
Hey, Gary, I'm stronger than you.
Yeah.
Burn.
My lift is like 0.
I'm
Yeah.
stronger than you. I bounce more than you.
Well,
Balance on it more than you.
I throw it back more viciously.
I get more Latinas than you.
Your fit is bullshit. You're musty as fuck.
Your cowboy boots look like shit.
Hey now. The Latinas was one thing.
Can you do a roll for me, please? Lift check or strength check?
Yeah. Lifting. Okay. Pass.
They pass because of the D&D
It's my
represents
nose for
mug.
some reason.
The wheeze.
So you just whoop,
Yeah.
sprockets on your shoulders, and you skedaddle away from the slots.
Before we get decommissioned.
Would you like to do another health roll?
Sure. I failed the last one just in case that wasn't clear. Okay. Success!
Hooray! So, you wake up looking at the, like, 90s carpet, with, like, little, you can see, like, some tables and stuff passing by, and then you realize, look further down, you see the snow leopard pattern, and realize you're being carried, by Terra.
Are they like facing that way behind me?
How did you place them?
I'm just wrapping
Oh,
on
yeah,
my
yeah,
shoulder.
facing behind.
Yeah, my tail's brushing against your beak. Like a little sniffle.
Just sneeze.
Roll a health check for sneeze.
Success.
Oh, wow. Hold in your sneeze.
Oh, hello.
They are awake.
Oh, cool. I was a little bit worried that you died. Only a little bit, though. I mean, if I thought you died, I would be very worried. I just... so we're high rollers now. Do you think we could get into the extra forbidden 2 layers of the casino?
No, I think they want to kill us.
No.
Did
no.
you see what just happened to me after I drank?
Some people can't handle their shakuchi.
No,
It's normal.
no,
It's nothing to be ashamed
that's
about.
not it.
I'm a bit of a lightweight too.
There was Sonic toxins in there, but very weak.
Sonic toxins?
Yes, the not Sonic toxins, the things that toxic Sonic.
Chili dogs?
Help. No, in the poison.
I'll be honest with you, when Taylor was showing us that, I did not understand.
Okay, well I did, and there is that in the stuff that they're giving us.
Oh.
Yes, they want us incapacitated.
You know what this means? Get
No. Well, I mean, yes, but I don't think we're on the same wavelength.
You feel hands grab your shoulders,
Yeah.
and you see a guy in a big Eggman costume.
It is the man egg. What?
What?
What? What?
Oh.
Look what specialty for you. Go to the VIP lounge.
What the fuck?
Man egg, can
Sorry.
you speak any clearer, please? Man egg?
I got you. We're going to the VIP lounge.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We should go in there.
We should do
Sprocket.
Put me down.
Sprocket.
You're dumbing. You're dumbing that.
Sprocket, I don't know if you realize this, but you're stronger than Sonic the Hedgehog.
What?
You took the same poison, and look at you. He's bedridden. The
Slam.
flimsy little what's it
The
called?
slimy little, the slimy little rat.
Slimy little sand rat. He's taking a big day off on all of our expenses. You're walking it off right now. Granted, someone's carrying you, but you're alive. You're breathing, and that sounds like VIP behavior.
I really think we shouldn't go in there.
Chat says Kale puts the P in VIP.
Yeah. Pushing Pete.
Oh.
Either way, you don't have choice. I can carry you.
Please, get to
Very, very insistent.
Eggman is asking so nicely.
Eggman is asking.
Please.
He's Courage the Cowardly Dog.
So you'll make your way to the VIP lounge, and you've got
Harry and Goggen Gerson.
even more expensive tables. Vanilla the rabbit is there.
She's high rolling.
She's doing well.
Hog. We've got a hog in
We got a hog in chat.
Yeah.
Break that hog.
Oh, I got.
cracking that. Hog.
You notice something.
Hog tricks.
Oh,
Can you do an IQ check for me, please?
yeah.
-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? What is it? What happens if it meets it?
It works. Yeah.
Then yes.
Meets it. You realize that the very top floor was formerly Eggman's home.
Mm-hmm.
Home away from home. Away from home. Away from home.
Spider-Man.
So there's a very good chance
Yeah.
there's some secrets hidden within. Some access you could get from that computer, but nowhere else. From computers located there, but not the rest of the casino.
I think I like the sound of the VIP lounge now.
Come again?
What? What?
Huh?
we should be in here. I've changed my mind.
Great. This is wonderful.
Yep.
Yep.
We're not gonna die.
You changed your mind on the food as well. I noticed that. You know,
I didn't have a choice.
You're really turning around.
They put a selection of breads in front of me. What do you expect me to do?
They did do that tasty breads.
They was.
It's like
They was and they
They
is.
was.
they was tasty breads.
So the elevator does have a card scan system to get to each of the higher floors. See some of the staff members go to certain floors. You see some of the guests go to their own floors. But you notice that like someone, you notice a kid press like all the buttons on the elevator, but the penthouse button gets like rejected instantly. But the panel is completely digital.
Hack button. I unload you.
Deploying
Hack button.
my deployable sprocket.
Go.
Okay.
Go, my noble steed.
Go for
I
it.
love how I was the noble steed, but you were carrying me. In spirit, you noble steed.
Can I hack elevator buttons?
100% you can.
Yeah. Is it computer hacking still?
Yeah, it is.
Success.
Hell yeah. You're in. You can make it.
Consider it stated. No. Never mind.
You manage to bypass the system.
Whoa.
And you press the top floor, the penthouse button, and elevator starts going up. You ding, hit it. It opens up. See a dingy, kind of like Art Deco kitchen. And you see a round silhouette illuminated by light, and you hear, "I finally found you." Then you realize that light is emanating from a refrigerator.
Eggman in his like boxes and a white tank top.
He's in striped pajamas with a little hat.
Oh.
He turns around with a jar of pickles and sees all of you standing there, and then just drops the jar and it shatters on the ground.
No.
Why would you drop pickle?
Perfectly good. Are you?
I didn't do anything. And that's the end of the session.
Whoa!
Good.
Soleil!
Rest in
That was
peace.
so good.
Rest in peace, Pickles the jar.
Yeah.
I didn't get to
Sonic, you fool! Flip over the pickle! I'm Pickle Robotnik, Sonic! Thank you so much, everybody, for watching the first episode of our Sonic campaign.
Am I right? It's
Yes.
a Sonic
We got the
campaign,
props.
I think.
And moments.
Wow.
Wow.
It's Sonic.
Song.
Tune in next week for more fast-paced action.
Whoa.
As
Quick,
well as
gotta
that,
go
we
fast.
got Gaming Geese back on Monday.
Yeah.
Are we back with
Prime
Hades
and
2? Oh yeah, Prime and Clueless next week.
Next Tuesday we're going to be painting some more campaign. Oh no. Not campaign miniatures. Hayden's going to be painting a Dana Brennan and I'm going to be painting a busty kobold.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It was a redeem. By God, they redeemed it.
I heard there was a situation where, if I might be wrong, but the bust was too big initially,
Yeah.
so it couldn't balance.
It had to be reshaped because the kobold was initially all breast.
So stay tuned for some busty kobolds on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then get yourself refreshed and ready to go with more Sonic next week. We got merch, we got socials, links to that are in the chat. So if you want to keep up to date with everything, make sure you follow those and give us a follow on the channel. I think with all that out of the way, thank you for watching. We miss you already.
We miss you already.
Miss you already.